Welcome, everyone. And can I have your attention, please? At this time, please welcome our City Council as well as the members of the school committee to the stage. Okay, at this time, I invite Bob Morse, one of our firefighters, to set the tone for today's ceremony with his bagpipe, as City Councilor Heather Shand and School Committee member Juliet Walker escort Mayor Reardon to the stage. Thank you, Bob. How cool was that? So welcome, everyone. My name is Charlie Cullen. Last time I wore this suit was 4 years ago. Sort of fits. I am honored that Mayor Reardon asked me to MC this ceremony to celebrate his second inaugural. So on behalf of all elected officials and city employees, I would like to welcome those here at City Hall and those tuning in at home to the City of Newburyport's 2026 inauguration. Housekeeping, as always. Before we get started, please silence your cell phones. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge some of the current and former elected officials who have joined us today. State Senator Bruce Tarr, Representative Don Shand. Did I see Cassandra? There you are, Cassandra Gove, Mayor of Amesbury. Is the sheriff here, Sheriff Carpenter? I don't see him. It's all right. But the very favorite person of all of us, former Sheriff Frank Cousins, Jr. And I noticed somebody walked in, tried to be clandestine, but I have to give a shout out to Tom O'Brien, former council president, sitting way back there, not in one of the, in the cheap seats. Thank you, Tom. And our former mayors who are here today, Lisa Mead, Chris Sullivan, Mary Carrier, is she here? Is Mary here? In the empty seat is not Mary Carrier. Mary Ann Clancy. John Moak with his wife Jean. And of course, Donna Holliday. So I want to, it's a bit emotional, but I want to make special mention of former Mayor Byron Matthews. We lost Mayor Matthews in 2023. His legacy is so well documented, as you all know. 4 years ago, he joined us right here on this stage, and I had commented then that in Byron's very first term as mayor, he handed out diplomas to Newburyport High School class of 1969, 57 years ago. I was in that class, as was a few other notable individuals who are here today. But one of the most popular and renowned graduates that day was Cornelius Reardon, the proud dad of our mayor, who just celebrated his 75th birthday. And like Gary Calderwood, our former building commissioner, and Neil's best man, Bruce Marshall, who are both here today and proud 69ers, how fitting is it that Sean is Newburyport's 69th mayor? I thought that's cool. Anyway, but in that spirit, it is also fitting to remember Reverend Helen Murgita, who was tragically killed crossing Pleasant Street on her way to Mayor Reardon's State of the City address in 2024, where she was to give the blessing. We also want to pay tribute to Roger and Judy Fuller, the mayor's uncle and aunt, who would have joyfully celebrated this day with the Reardons, both accomplished educators who have deep family roots in Newburyport. So please join me in a moment of silence for Byron, Reverend Murgita, Judy and Roger Fuller, as well as all of our families and friends who have passed away over the last 4 years. Thank you. With us today include the mayor's parents, the aforementioned Neil, as well as his wonderful mom, Patty, right here in the front row, along with the mayor's in-laws, Ron and Sheila Treef, and of course behind me, Sean's amazing family, wife Jessie, daughters Sadie and Ruby, and son Ollie. Also with us today, we have Reverend Rebecca Bryan from the First Religious Society Unitarian Universalist, along with Rabbi Alex Matthews from the congregation Ahavas Hakim. Welcome to you both. Finally, City Clerk Kathleen Sullivan and Assistant Clerk Katie Mahan, who are thankfully here, as they will be doing all the hard work today. So let us begin. The ceremony today is in 3 parts. First, the City Council will be sworn in, convene, and will organize, including the election of the City Council President. Secondly, the school committee will be sworn in, convene, and elect the vice chair. And finally, the mayor's oath of office will take place, followed by his inaugural address. At this time, I would like to invite Reverend Bryan to the podium to offer the invocation.
Thanks so much. Let's join together now in a spirit of prayer, meditation, contemplation, and bring ourselves fully to this time to honor and to be with these people who are gathered both in upcoming service, past service, and service in years to come. Please join me. As we gather here this morning to honor and to thank the elected officials for the city of Newburyport, we give thanks to each of them for their service to this city. We applaud their dedication, bravery, and willingness to lead this city in its democratic process, working to uphold and protect the rights of all its residents and all who visit. We honor the difficult decisions they will need to make as they face demands in a changing world with its unprecedented challenges. We can only try to imagine the sacrifices that each of these people and their families make for this civil service to occur. We thank their families too. We are grateful for the beacon of civility, stewardship, and care that Newburyport embodies, and for the daily commitment of its leaders to ensure that hate has no port here. As you embark upon your terms of service, I offer this poem as a prayer and a blessing. By John O'Donohue, a blessing for those who hold power. May the gift of leadership awaken in you all as a vocation. Keep you mindful of the providence that calls you to serve. As high over the mountains the eagle spreads its wings, may your perspectives be larger than the view from the foothills. When the way is flat and dull in times of gray endurance, may your imaginations continue to evoke horizon. When thirst burns in times of drought, may you be blessed to find the wells. May you have the wisdom to read these times clearly and know when the seeds of change will flourish. In your hearts, may there be a sanctuary for the stillness where clarity is born. May your work and leadership be infused with passion and creativity and have the wisdom to balance compassion and challenge. May your souls find the graciousness to rise above the fester of small mediocrities. May your power never become a shell wherein your heart would silently atrophy. May you welcome your own vulnerabilities as the ground where healing and truth join. May integrity of your soul be your first ideal, the source that will guide and bless your work. So we bring now to our minds and our hearts our very best wishes, collective blessings to you, Mayor, as you embark on your second term, and to all of you, the elected officials of our beloved Clipper City, Newburyport, Massachusetts. May your service be strong and your days be blessed. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Brian. We will now be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by the Mayor's niece and nephews, Lila, Nathan, and Levi Ogan. And the colors will be presented by the Newburyport Police Honor Guard.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I am so pleased to now introduce Nora Baker, a sophomore at NHS, who will sing our national anthem. Nora?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Play ball. We are honored to have a very distinguished guest here today, the multi-talented Diana DiZoglio, who also happens to be our state auditor and our former state senator. Diana has been a great friend to Newburyport, and we very much appreciate her being with us today. So Diana, along with the Suffolk University Choir, will perform for us today and sing Lean on Me by Bill Withers. Where are you? There you are.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You see, that's a way to wake you up and do a sound check. You see, that's talent right there. Friends, my name is Diana DiZoglio. I'm your state auditor. It's really great to be back in the great city of Newburyport. I am joined today by Nyla, Michelle, and Siska from Suffolk University, and they're going to be singing with me today, Lean on Me, as you just heard. But first, I just want to offer some very brief remarks. Mr. Mayor, councilors, and school committee members, just a huge congratulations on your elections and re-elections. Friends, we in state government, we can't do any of the work that we do in the auditor's office, the administration, our legislators, our partners in the legislators. We can't do what we do without the hard work of the folks who are working right here in the community, working every day in the trenches, having the difficult conversations at the local level, tackling issues like trash pickup and what's happening with streetlights and what's happening with the schools and public safety and your roads and your sidewalks and all of those things that I think a lot of people, we might take it for granted that some of these folks are getting calls not just at 6 a.m. but also at 11:30 p.m. and they have families and they have lives and they have day jobs as well. Most of these folks, these counselors, these school committee members, and they are giving their time to this community because they love this community, they care about this community, and I'm so grateful that we have this great group of folks right behind me that we can lean on. So we're going to dedicate this song to the folks behind us as we congratulate them and enter into the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow. For no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand.
We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me. Hey, when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
Help you
Carry on, for it won't be long.
till I'm gonna need
somebody to lean on. Hey,
when you're not strong.
when you're not strong,
Your friend.
I'll be your friend. I'm gonna help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on, lean on, lean on. Thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you very much, Diana. Okay. So now we will have the inauguration of the City Council. So at this point, we will begin the formal organization of city government. So please give a warm welcome to Newburyport City Clerk Kathleen Sullivan, who will conduct a roll call, oath of office to the council, the election of the council president, and the oath of office to the new president. Kathleen.
Councilors-elect, you will now collectively take your oath of office. As I read your name, please rise, raise your right hand, state your name, and wait for the entire council to rise so you'll take the oath together. I, Brian Callahan. Edward Cameron Jr. I, Mary Delay. I, Sarah Hall. I, Benjamin Harmon.
I, Benjamin Harmon.
I, Afroz Khan.
I, Afroz Khan.
I, Stephanie Nikitich.
I, Stephanie Nikitich.
I, Heather Shan.
I, Heather Shan.
I, Lisa Smith.
I, Lisa Smith.
I, Elizabeth Tropp.
I, Elizabeth Tropp.
I, Sharif Zeid. Do solemnly swear. That I will faithfully and impartially. Discharge and perform. The duties of city councilor. Of the city of Newburyport. To which I have been elected. In accordance with. The Constitution of the United States. The laws of the Commonwealth. The Charter and ordinances of the city of Newburyport. To the best of my ability. So help me God. The city council meeting is now called to order. I'll call the roll. Councilor Callahan.
Here.
Councilor Cameron.
Here.
Councilor Delay. Present. Councilor Hall. Here. Councilor Harmon.
Here.
Councilor Khan. Present. Councilor Nikitich. Here. Councilor Shan. Present. Councilor Smith. Here. Councilor Tropp. Here. Councilor Zeid. Councilors, you will now elect your president of the city council for 2026. When I call your name, please rise and announce the first and last name of your choice for president. Councilor Callahan.
Heather Shan.
Councilor Cameron.
Heather Shan.
Councilor Delay.
Rose K. Khan.
Councilor Hall.
Afroz K. Khan.
Councilor Harmon.
Heather Shan.
Councilor Khan.
Afroz K. Khan.
Councilor Nikitich.
Rose K. Khan.
Counselor Shan.
Heather Shand.
Counselor Smith.
Heather Shand.
Counselor Trott.
Heather Shand.
Counselor Z.
Present.
By a majority vote, Counselor Shan is elected Council President. Please join me for the oath of office.
I, Heather Shand,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
the duties of City Council President
the duties of City Council President
of the City of Newburyport,
of the City of Newburyport,
to which I have been elected
to which I have been elected
in accordance with
in accordance with
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the laws of the Commonwealth,
the laws of the Commonwealth,
the Charter and ordinances of the City of Newburyport,
the Charter and ordinances of the City of
to
Newburyport,
the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Good morning. First, I'd like to acknowledge the majority women council sitting behind me and how we got here. 2017 was the year of the Women's March. Women around the country were organizing at all levels to change the face of government. Councilor Khan and I joined women who wanted to serve at the local level. Realizing so few women had served as city councilors in Newburyport, we took the risk to run for office. I'd like to thank my colleague and friend for her 8 years of service, and I look forward to serving together in our 5th term. I'd also like to thank our families and friends who backed us, giving us the courage and confidence we needed to run for office and serve the community. In 2018, we were welcomed by the men on the council who had honorably served for many years, including Councilor Zeed, who is entering his 6th term on council today. Our elected body is a reflection of our community's values, a welcomeness to those who want to serve, a belief that our diversity is our strength, and a willingness to help our neighbors. Public service requires us to think about future generations and what kind of Newburyport we want them to live in. We stand on the shoulders of giants who had the vision to preserve what was most important and to build anew. I look forward to working with all of you to continue building a resilient and welcoming Newburyport, and I hope to live up to the trust you've put in me. Thank you. With that, I will announce that our first official meeting, as opposed to what was in the Daily News today, is going to be on January 20th at 7 o'clock in City Council chambers. With that, I would take a motion to adjourn. All those in favor say aye. Aye. City Council is adjourned. Thank you.
Okay. It is my pleasure now to introduce a local treasure, an amazing musician, and a good friend, Danny Harrington, who is somewhere here, way up there in heaven, who will play Blue Skies. Danny, take it away.
School committee members, welcome. As I read your name, please rise, raise your right hand, and state your name, and then you will collectively say your oath of office. I, Lauren Arrow. I, John Ricky. I, Juliet Walker.
I, Juliet Walker,
Do solemnly swear. That I will faithfully and impartially. Discharge and perform. The duties of school committee member. Of the city of Newburyport. Which I have been elected. In accordance with. The Constitution of the United States. Laws of the Commonwealth. The Charter and ordinances of the city of Newburyport. To the best of my ability. The school committee is now called to order. I will call the roll. Member Boger. Member Aramo. Member Higgins. Member Chair Reardon. Here. Member Ricky. Here. Member Shaw. Here. Member Walker. Present. You will now proceed to elect the vice chair. When your name is called, please announce your choice. Rise and announce your choice first and last name. Member Boger.
Juliet Walker.
Member Aramo.
Juliet Walker.
Chair Reardon.
Juliet Walker.
Member Ricky.
Juliet Walker.
Member Shaw.
Juliet Walker.
Member Walker.
Juliet Walker.
I, Juliet Walker,
Do solemnly swear that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform
the duties of school committee chair, vice chair,
school committee vice chair
of the city of Newburyport,
of the city of Newburyport,
to which I have been elected, in accordance with the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the laws of the Commonwealth,
the laws of the Commonwealth,
the Charter and ordinances of the city of Newburyport,
the Charter and ordinances of the city of Newburyport,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability. So help me God.
Thank you and good morning. And thank you to my fellow school committee members for your vote of confidence and support. I am honored to continue serving as your vice chair. I'd like to take a moment to thank outgoing school committee members and previous vice chairs Sarah Hall and Brian Callahan, who will be continuing their service to this community as newly elected city councilors. As leaders, we stand on the shoulders of those who have preceded us, and I am grateful for the strong foundation these two individuals have helped to build. I'm looking forward to continuing to work with them in their new roles. I would also like to thank school committee members Shaw, Boger, and Higgins for their continued service. It is truly a privilege to serve with them, and I appreciate their dedication to our district. I also truly enjoy sitting with them at the table. Welcome to incoming members Aramo and Ricky. I'm sure we will have a lot of fun ahead of us as well as good work to be done. I can't pass up an opportunity to give a shout out to both Superintendent Gallagher and all of the staff of the school district, as well as the families and students who we serve every day. Without our excellent staff, our job would not be very easy, and they make our job easier and more enjoyable every day. As I have said many times before, public education is one of the cornerstones of our democracy. And I believe it is our job as elected school committee members to uphold and protect the democratic promise of public education. We can demonstrate that promise every day by serving with integrity, honesty, and courage. I am committed to that promise as your vice chair, and I feel fortunate to serve this community alongside the individuals who you have elected to these offices. Thank you again for putting your faith in us as a community, and I look forward to getting to work.
We now have another musical selection, and I want you all to welcome the NHS chorus directed by Anna Carrico up there. Anna Carrico. Everyone say, Anna Carrico. I've been practicing that for an hour. I'm hearing Ginny, I think. And also the NHS Orchestra led by Kathleen Shepard, as together they play This Year by Jacob Naravud. So take it away. That was terrific. Reesa and Kathleen, thank you. And what a surprise having Danny still. He can't go away. Well done, Danny. Okay, everyone. It's now time for the mayor's oath of office. So I would like to invite Jesse, Sadie, Ruby, and Ollie to the podium to assist our city clerk as Sean Robert Reardon takes the oath of office for his second term as the city's 69th mayor.
Sean Robert Reardon, solemnly swear that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform the duties of mayor of the city of Newburyport, to which I have been elected, in accordance with
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the laws of the Commonwealth,
the laws of the Commonwealth,
the Charter and ordinances of the City of Newburyport,
the Charter and ordinances of the city of Newburyport,
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability, so help me God. Not leaving, I swear. So this is my. So this is my second inauguration, and I always like to honor the former mayors before I do my inaugural address. So just real quickly. Lisa Mead, Mayor of Newburyport, 1994 to 98, and then 2000 to 2002. Chris Sullivan, 1997. Mary Ann Clancy, 2004 to 2006. John Moak, 2006 to 2010. Donna Holliday, 2010 to 2022. That's it. Auditor DeZaglio, Senator Tarr, Representative Shand, distinguished guests, honorable former mayors, counselors, school committee members, department heads, city employees, residents, friends, and my entire family, especially my parents, Neil and Patty Reardon, my in-laws, Ron and Sheila Treef, my amazing children, Sadie, Ruby, and Ollie, and my much better half, my beautiful wife, Jessie. Thank you all for being here today. To the voters of Newburyport, I stand here today as your mayor for a second term, and I want to first and foremost thank you for the opportunity to serve. I am here because of your vote, and I will dedicate myself to earning your confidence and trust every single day as we work together to build on what we started 4 years ago. This inauguration is also historic. For the first time in our city's storied history, we swear in a city council with a majority of women. This milestone is meaningful not only for representation, but for the example it sets for every girl growing up in Newburyport who can now see herself reflected in public service. It speaks to who we are and who we aspire to be as a community. During a hard-fought campaign, it can be easy to lose sight of why we do what we do. But for me, my why has never changed. It began as a dream from childhood, rooted in a deep love for this city, a desire to serve it in every way possible, and a hope that if given the opportunity to lead, I could help lay the foundation for growth, prosperity, and stability for generations to come. That vision includes building bridges and finding common ground, forming strong coalitions and vital partnerships, and ensuring that every citizen of Newburyport remains our highest priority, our greatest strength, and our unwavering guideposts for public service. For the past 4 years, we've proven what steady leadership, collaboration, and a clear plan can accomplish. We delivered real progress on core issues residents told us mattered most. Fixing our streets and sidewalks so every neighborhood benefits from safer, smoother roads, investing in our parks and open spaces, supporting our seniors and young people, and making long-term investments to keep Newburyport strong. We completed major projects such as the Waterfront Bulkhead Project, the Market Landing Park expansion, and the West End Fire Station. We maintained our AAA bond rating and kept Newburyport financially stable, even in challenging economic times. And we didn't just talk about communication and transparency, we improved them with new tools that make government more accessible and responsive to residents every single day. We also focused on the people who make this community what it is. We supported our schools with critical upgrades, long-term planning, and a renewed commitment to student well-being. We took meaningful steps toward addressing affordability, creating new senior housing opportunities at the Brown School, and expanding attainable housing options for families and workers. We partnered with the state, regional leaders, and community organizations to bring new resources into Newburyport, from coastal resilience funding to public safety grants. And we broke ground on the Recreation and Youth Services Center. That's a clap. We can get a clap there. A once-in-a-generation investment that gives our kids and families a place to learn, grow, and connect. The next 4 years will be among the most important in our city's history as we continue to work on critical infrastructure and long-term stability for our water system and our roads. We will advance projects that protect and strengthen Newburyport's most essential resources, from investing in a new water treatment facility to securing the Lower Ototoke Dam. We will continue implementing our 5-year rolling streets and sidewalks plan so every neighborhood benefits from newly paved roads and safer, more walkable streets. As we look toward a climate-resilient future, we will fulfill the long-awaited vision of renovating the boardwalk and upgrading our waterfront corridor, fortifying this space so it remains vibrant, accessible, and a resilient community asset for decades to come. But infrastructure is only part of our future. We will continue investing in our schools, ensuring our students and teachers have the support, facilities, and opportunities they need to thrive. We will push forward on affordable housing for seniors, young families, and workers who want to continue calling Newburyport home. We will make strategic zoning updates to promote balanced, sustainable growth. And we will pursue smart, community-centered development at Waterfront West that preserves our unique character while strengthening our beloved downtown. A forward-thinking vision of Newburyport cannot begin and end with my priorities alone. Progress requires all of us. This is a call to action, to collaborate, to engage, and to show up. Attend the meetings, volunteer at community events, bring your voice to public forums, help shape the future you want to see. Our success will come from a shared sense of responsibility among residents, city employees, and this new city council and school committee as we work together towards common goals. Newburyport has always been strongest when its people lean in. Now we set the stage for the work ahead, with unlimited potential before us. This is a moment of optimism and hope, a time for inclusion and unity, in a time for renewed commitment to service. My oath today, the promise I make to every resident, is to lead with integrity, transparency, and the highest ethical standards. My goal is to help Newburyport continue to live out its founding creed, a city on the hill that cannot be hid. As we honor our rich history and embrace a forward-leaning, engaged, and collaborative community, Newburyport moves onward and forward, ready for the challenges ahead, ready for what sets us apart, and ready to ask together, what's next? Before I close, I want to recognize a group that rarely seeks the spotlight but deserves it every single day: the employees of the City of Newburyport. Across every department, our city employees show up for residents day in and day out, sharing their talent, expertise, and deep commitment to public service. Much of their work happens under the radar, without headlines or fanfare, but it is essential. They plow our streets, keep our water flowing, maintain our buildings, protect public safety, support our schools, care for our seniors, and make sure that this city continues to function smoothly and responsibly. Their dedication is the reason Newburyport keeps moving forward, even when the work is hard and the challenges are complex. To every city employee, thank you for what you do and for the pride you take in serving this community. As for me, I am ready. But what gives me the greatest confidence is this: the people of Newburyport. Together, there is no challenge we cannot meet, no future we cannot build, and no limit to what the city can become. Thank you. God bless the great city of Newburyport, and God bless the United States of America.
Well done, Mr. Mayor. Before we wrap up, a few more things. I'd like to introduce the Newburyport High School Band under the direction of Steve Cohen, over here on my left, to play Where the Waters Meet. And I understand this is something you wrote, Steve, about the city of Newburyport. Am I right about that? Well, take it away. It is time for our benediction and closing prayer, and I would invite at this time Rabbi Alex Matthews, who will offer the benediction. The ever-smiling Rabbi Alex.
How can you not be smiling after sitting through so many great performances and inspirational words this morning? Thank you for the invitation to join you all this morning. Thank you to everyone sitting in front of me for taking the time to be here today and for supporting our elected officials. And thank you to all of you sitting behind me. Members of the school committee, members of the city council, and Mayor Reardon, for your willingness to accept the responsibilities of leadership and public service. We have gathered together this morning citizens and elected officials to celebrate and to look ahead to the future. For some of you, this opportunity presents a new beginning. For others, it is the continuation of a journey to which you have already dedicated immeasurable time and energy. In this moment of transition, may we be reminded of our responsibility to work together toward the greater good, and may we always face the task at hand and our shared future with hope. When you encounter roadblocks, may God and the people who provide you with love and support fortify your determination. When you face challenges, may they help you find resilience. And when you celebrate your accomplishments and achievements, may you be reminded by them to do so with humility, grace, and gratitude. May this new year and this new term and all the work ahead of us be guided by wisdom, patience, understanding, and compassion. Go in peace, and God bless.
So here we are at the end. This concludes our ceremony, but if you will bear with me, I'd like to thank many people in the hall today that has made this happen. A special thank you again to both Rabbi Matthews and Reverend Brian for gracing us with your presence today. And to our friend Diana DiZoglio and the Suffolk University Choir, thank you. And of course, the amazing Steve Cohen and the NHS Band who will play us out, and we're going to coordinate that. Along with the NHS Chorus, ably led by Risa and Kathleen and the fabulous NHS Orchestra. And thank you to my friend Danny Harrington, perfectly done as usual. And just a few others who worked so hard to pull this off. Thank you to Kate Adamopoulos from the Hive on State Street for the beautiful flowers. And thank you to the City Hall's unsung hero, Mike Bartlett, and his facilities team, who always do so much behind the scenes, right over there. And a big thank you to Sarah Hayden and Newburyport Community Media, who has made sure that those who couldn't be here today could tune in and see today's ceremony at home. And also to Kathleen Sullivan and Katie Mahan, who flawlessly directed and executed our governance today. Thank you. And a big personal thank you to Christine Jackson, who corralled me and really all of us while focusing on the details. Where are you, Christine? Over here. Well done. And of course, finally, as the rabbi so eloquently put it, I'd like to also endorse a big-time congratulations and thank you again to the City Council, School Committee, and of course, Mayor Reardon for serving our beloved city. You know, it can sometimes be such a thankless and difficult job that they all do, but we appreciate your willingness to serve and continue to make Newburyport one of the very best places in the world to call home. So as you know, the mayor, and he always drops this somewhere, utilizes Onward Forward, which we love. And it often reminds many Newburyporters like me the importance of our history and tradition. So what better way to end this ceremony today than to have the NHS band finish as we depart with our high school alma mater. The words are on the back of your program, so please join us in singing as we depart. And again, thanks very much to everyone here. Happy New Year. It's all yours, Steve.